Sorry, I'm here. I'm here. I didn't mean to let the song play. Hello. Oh, it's another migraine day. I'm as sad as you are. No face cam. Just being sick. It's been like the whole week, man. It's been brutal. It is brutal. But I'm here to game in a nice dark that'll only be loud if I start to scream. So it shouldn't be too bad. What up, Midnight? Grab that first. Gino. Meta World Hughes. What up, Shalom Abba? Thanks for dropping that like and lurking. What up, Wesley Mitchell? What up, Dex? Zalafanari, Darthadius, Rachel B, Claws up, Praise Francine. What up, actual Dave, Braun? Can't you take meds? I do. So what's been happening is every day this week I've been waking up with like a migraine. And I do take medicine. I have nice prescription medicine that helps. So I wake up, feel like shit, take my medicine. And then I feel a little bit better. If the medicine wasn't working, I wouldn't be here. I'd just be sick all day. But it's not so bad. We all know there's levels of sick. There's sick where you can do nothing but like lie down and wait wait to be well again. Then there's the maybe you can lie down and maybe listen to something level of sick. And then there's the I don't feel well, but I feel well enough to chill, play games in a very dark room. And that's the level of sick I'm at. So you're just like in bed dealing with sciatica, so you feel me? Oh, I wish you good health too. It's been a terrible week in the Milquetoast universe. Marge is dead. I've been sick all week. But I've been thinking. I think I'm gonna become a little bit of a homebody. I'm a little stressed. I mean, it's just a cow, right? Marge was just a cow, but she was my primary source of food. Like, all of my food and success so far was coming from Marge and butter. Now, you, Joe, has been able to pick up the slack. Yujo's been able to pick up the slack, and I am still in the positive calorie-wise. But she's it. If Yujo dies, I have nothing. I have nothing. So, I want to at least wait for my chickens to grow up. And I've got plenty of stuff to work on right now at home. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I want to like ensure the longevity of my farm. I'm going to watch you like a hawk, you, Joe, and make sure you don't get sick. I'm going to make sure my chickens grow up, and I'm going to fish so I have a backup source of food. And we're going to work on blacksmithing. That's the plan. Welcome in, Sir Rimothy. Welcome in, Raiders. How goes the rat race? Were you doing that? Were you taking a break? Were you doing something else? I was just lamenting the fact that my beautiful Marge the butter cow, that's her. That's literally her right there. Passed away. I have no idea why. She was a little sick. I didn't notice. She was a little sick, and then I went out for 3 nights to fight zombies. and I came back and I found Marge dead. So I don't know what happened to her. She was the only animal that was sick. All my other animals are fine. So I have three things that I think she could have possibly died from. Old age. She could have died to pregnancy complications, or, and I haven't heard anyone else talk about this, but potentially if you don't milk your animals enough, maybe they die, because that is one thing I wasn't doing a ton of. I was not milking her every day.
I just think they're neat.
So it could be that. It could be that I didn't milk her enough. Because, I mean, I know that's a thing that can happen to real, like, IRL cows. So that's the only reason I'm basing it on that. But yeah. And then I also have run into a glitch where chickens, my egg-laying hens, have just poofed out of existence. So, and I think the culprit for that is I have a lot of baby chicks. So my hutch is basically full at night. And I think when an egg-laying hen went to lay an egg in the egg box, they couldn't return to resting in the coop because it was full up of baby chickens. So they just poofed out of existence. Because I didn't get a body, double checked. I at first I just assumed it was meta predators, but then I learned that that setting is turned off in the rat race. So now it has to be a glitch. They didn't even leave bodies behind. So I know they didn't die to stinkiness. Because when chickens die to stinkiness, to a bad coop, they leave a corpse. So my one egg-laying chicken is now out here living the hutch-free life. And I'm waiting. I'm waiting for my baby chickens to grow up. So we're going to have some nice time at home leveling skills. Because getting food secured, I think, is one of the most important parts of the rat race. Maybe the most important part of the rat race. If you don't have your food secured, you just have to focus on getting food, so. I'm gonna watch my farm like a hawk, tending to all of my animals' needs and concerns, monitoring their status, and I'm gonna fish. I'm gonna level up blacksmithing. We're gonna thrive. Gotta run though. Sag, sorry for your digital loss. Hate to raid and run. Just got home. Luna just got home. Gotta feed her. Do it. Feed the Luna. Appreciate the raid. Hope you have a good one. I wish you luck in your rat race. The ram did it? The ram is a culprit. The ram is never above suspicion. But right now, I need Dr. Ramable Lecter and Yujo. They are my hope for the future. I need Yujo to have a super safe pregnancy. I'm here to tend my farm of animals. I also intend to stop fucking around. What is the best thing for me to make to level up blacksmithing? Like, what is it? Is it just hatchet heads? I get 10, 12 XP total crafting them. Is there something else? This is level 5. This is a new thing. I'll look into that. Scissors are a new thing. I can look into scissors. I just got level 5 metalworking hunting knife blade. That'll be interesting. I'll check that. Forge long spearhead. I'll check that. Ooh, scythe blade. All right, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm just going to speed run. Trying to get to blacksmithing 6 as quickly as possible. Look at that beautiful golden goblet. Ooh, I can make a door hint. Oh, I don't have the recipe. I can probably research the recipe. A wrench. I don't have the recipe for that. Oh, and I don't have calipers. Can you not make calipers? This essential item required for making this I can't forge calipers? That seems like an oversight. So that's going to be my focus for right now. Because if worst case scenario, if Yujo dies, I have nothing. I have 1 egg-laying chicken and level 3 fishing. So that's kind of my fear. All of my everything is I mean, I have a bunch of stockpiled butter. So it wouldn't be bad immediately, but it would be heading to a bad place. So my focus is on securing food right now. Tending the food and the flocks I have. And then actually let's look. Is there any fishing right now since it's fishing time? Yes, that's good fishing right there for me. Ripples right next to the edge. Grab my 27 caterpillars. Yeah, Ned is a bull. So I could potentially maybe a good plan. Rabbits may be a good plan for food. I don't know how to trap rabbits. So there are some rabbits kind of near me, so I could catch them. And that would be, if Yujo dies, I think that's what I would immediately flip to. I'm going to be doing some foraging here and there. I did rabbits before on Turtle 9. Rabbits I did rabbits basically as soon as I could, straight from the start. I didn't do any fishing. I was all about the rabbits. And now no one can do fishing, so everyone else is about the rabbits. I was a rabbit pioneer back in the early rat race days. Out there rabbit farming. But I was blessed. I was blessed with animals that were then taken away from me cruelly. For no good reason. Did the ripples disappear after I caught one fish again? I had ripples over here and ripples right in front of me. And then I caught one fish. And then I caught one fish and now I see no ripples anywhere. Alright, I guess that's it for fishing today. Fishing is in such a weird state. Such a weird state. Now, I did find the magazine to make chum. I did find the magazine to make chum. But chum is a finite resource, completely dependent on sand. And I don't want to be too reliant on it. If it rains, I think I'll use chum and try to do an all-day fishing in the rain, since rain will boost catch chance. That's kind of what I'm saving it for. Tried fishing again, caught 9 fish. Only one was large enough to slice into -3 hunger fillets. Thank you, trapping. Only you saved me. I mean, I've heard if you get to level, like, 6, fishing-wise. But it is slow going, getting that XP. It is very slow going, getting the XP. So it's going to be getting from, like, just getting level 4 has been a pain in the ass. It's going to be what? How much XP? I don't have a skill. It's going to be like 1500 XP when you're level 5. 3000 to get to level 6. It is going to be awful fishing. So that's another thing. I'm just going to be trying to fish as much as I possibly can when there are ripples. Alternatively, you can find another cow. There must be some not too far away. Gray fox. Number 1. I think at this point in the game, 9 months in, all of the animals will generate dead. But I have been far. Remember in my hunt for the sheep, I hit every single nearby, like, farm area. All up here. There aren't any more really towards West Point. Moldra has one spot down here, but again, I'm thinking, number 1, I don't think this is going to be an easy stretch of road to clear. I think there's going to be a crap ton of zombies there. It would take lots of time away from my house, away from my animals, fighting and clearing. And at this point, 9 months into the apocalypse, I think they're all. I think the animals would just generate dead when I come to a new area. The only hope is random chance, and I don't like. I mean, I don't want to wander again. I don't want to wander around the map hoping for random chance. Like hoping like, oh, maybe I'll find an animal trailer with a cow and I'll be able to save that cow. Because even the animals I find in trailers could be sick and dying. So I need to try to save that cow. Hopefully it would be a cow and not a pig or a sheep or a turkey or chickens. There are also some random meta events that might put a cow in the middle of the road. Again, that's just pure chance. I could wander this whole map and never find that meta event. So I'm not going to count on anything like that. I'm going to focus on building skills, even do some foraging. Because foraging, I could find a trap. So we're going to forage when we walk. Hello, tobacco leaf. And I'm going to work on skills, and I'm going to work on becoming a little more self-sufficient. Fishing will let me be self-sufficient. It'll also be just a good skill to have in the future. Because I'm not going to bring animals with me when I go to LV, so the animals themselves could just be temporary. Can't bring my whole farm with me wherever I go, so... What up, Chris Tifa? What up, VDEX? Closest dairy farms you know are Riverside or Echo Creek? Yes, very far away. What animals do you find in the wild? Deer and rabbits are the only two animals that seem to be considered wild animals. I thought for sure Indiestone would have turkeys be wild animals because I mean, I see wild turkeys in America. But I've only ever seen turkeys domesticated. Raccoons? That's true. Raccoons and rats are also running around. We got some out there. It's so funny that for whatever reason, the stones and flint nodules are not a winter forage item. Why? Why are two of or four of the stone types just not available during winter time? It's just all like flint flakes. God forbid you try to level up napping in winter time. David says, "What the fuck?" is she, her. Those are pronouns, my dude. That's some basic English grammar. Has elementary school failed you? Is English your second language? As English grammar, we know. We? Are you multiple personality? We know that by why are you putting it there, though? Are you going to be this guy? You're going to be this guy this early into stream? You're going to be this guy? You're going to act like you don't know why people put their pronouns? That's what I go by. I go by she, her. Those are my pronouns. I put them there so that everyone knows that those are my pronouns and can address me accordingly. So you can start being polite, or you can choose a different path. It's up to you. Ooh, I got 9 tobacco seeds with that tobacco earlier. I got 9 seeds. All right, goodbye, David. You were not a pleasure to be around at all. Go forth and be angry somewhere else. Can I not? I guess I can't with the grape leaves, but I can eat them. No drying the grape leaves. But I can have a little nibble in my dark house. The urge to turn on the generator is very strong, but I resist every time. Like, wouldn't it be cool just to see the house with the lights? And like, yeah, it would be super cool. But I don't want to deal. I don't want to deal with that right now. Where is the door? Where is the door? Okay, I'm over here. All right, now I'm outside. Getting all maxed out depression from eating sticks of butter. All right, hour of burpees. It's so hard to wait and let Claire ban. Sometimes you just have to see. Like picking at a scab. You just gotta do it. You're like, how much of an asshole is this person? Let's find out. Let's find out. All right. Tea has been finished. I might get more though. I need the hot liquid water. Our skills are so nice. I'm so close. I was so close to level 9 axe, and then our weekend killing getaways have been disrupted. But I was able to get fitness 5 or strength 6, so the average survivor level is now. Right, that's right. Always be foraging. There's no reason I shouldn't be foraging around my base. I've got urban farmland. We've got some good zones here. I'm really hoping I get a trap. Any trap would be good. Or a small sheet of metal. I guess I'll take it. Or a pot. See, foraging is good. Maybe not in here. Maybe not in the poop area. Hello, Yujo. My precious. The new love of my life since Marge died. Healthy, well-fed, not thirsty, gestating, calm, ready for milking. All right, I'll take care of that after I say hello to everyone else. Yujo. Ned. Adolescent. So you're gonna live for a while. Healthy, well-fed, not thirsty, calm. Got a little bit of wool. I don't know what's the optimal wool level to shear at. A little? They went from a handful? Okay, she has a handful and he has a little. So, I don't know. I think a handful is the starting wool level, and a little is more than a handful. So maybe I'll wait till the next stage. Oh, Flanders. Adult, healthy, well-fed, not thirsty, calm. Do you miss Marge, Flanders? Do you miss her? Let's go make sure the coop gets cleaned. How goes the zombie slaughter? It was going really well, but we're taking potentially a very long break from zombie slaughter. I am planning to work on skills at home for potentially the next 8 weeks. I want to see my chickens age up. I'm very, very invested in these chickens growing to the next final stage. And I'm gonna do some, you know, other skills. It's why not? That's kind of what I was thinking. It's like, why not? There's absolutely zero rush to get out there and kill zombies. So the more I better my foundation of survival, the better weapons and armor I can make with blacksmithing. The more skilled I can become at fishing. Just the zombies will come, and we will have months and months and potentially even years with the rat race settings. As long as I don't fuck up and die. Potentially years of fighting zombies. So I'm not gonna rush off. This is the time for nesting. If Marge hadn't have died, I would have felt way more confident. Because it's like, well, I have a pregnant cow who's giving me lots of milk, and I have a pregnant sheep who's giving me lots of milk. But Marge's death has changed everything for me. Are you gonna go crops at this time of the year? You know, I had zero plans to grow crops. But now that I'm gonna be here, next time it rains, I think I might plant some crops. Doing a little cleanup around the base too. There's always more cleanup needed. Ooh, an orange. Who knows? There might be more zombies lurking right out here. That'll get riled up when I start chopping trees and the like. What are you trying to tempt me into the woods for? Lavender. I can dry that. Would really love it if you could forage a trap. That would be awesome. Then we could add some rabbit or bird trapping to the menu. Crops on the rat race are pretty miserable. So crops already don't last a super long time. In Project Zomboid, like they go bad very quickly. Rat Race makes them go bad even faster. I don't think refrigeration is as effective. As it is in normal settings. So there's just a lot of negatives to farming. Takes a long time to grow. No guarantee that the crops you grow will even last. Nice, big, beautiful water pot. I already have a delicious orange salad. Alright, let's work on blacksmithing. I've picked up enough. We did a little bit of foraging today. Your character's very chonky. 84. That's perfect. If you can ride the line and keep them right at 84 without going above it, you're gonna be set. That is technically the best. I mean, if you can stay there without going over, 84 is the best place to be. Just always more forage. If anything goes bad, you've got a lot of weight to lose. My one living chicken doesn't even seem to lay an egg every day. But I'll feel a lot safer when the chickens grow up. Because, I mean, it is technically possible to survive off of eggs. I do have quite a few chickens. Gonna smelt up all of these hatchet heads so I have some material. Got plenty of wood ready to go if I need more charcoal. Now I just want to find out what are... So I need some quarter bars. That needs a half bar, half bar. All right, so I need half bars and quarter bars. All right, I get 2 XP making a half bar. I get 2 XP making a quarter bar. Can I make... Can I make a half bar from 2 quarter chunks? Okay, I can. So that's 2 extra, that's not 2. That's 4 extra XP I could work into this recipe by going quarter bars into half bar versus chunks. So, I mean, I guess that's extra XP. I'm just using 1 piece of wood charcoal to get that. I don't know if that's a good deal. All right, now let's see. Scissors. How much XP are you going to get me? Currently, I've been doing hatchet heads for 12. Okay, 10. So that's basically the same as a hatchet. All right. And that's level 5. A hunting knife is a steel half bar. That also gets me 10. I need a small handle. And we're gonna get cats and dogs. Then we'll be able to make a burrito and a hot dog. Oh my gosh. I mean, I'm no stranger to eating some dog meat. I've played Fallout 4. We ran out of charcoal. The star by items means that I've favorited them. I've favorited a recipe that they're a part of. The gold star by items means I've favorited the item itself. All right, 10 from that, 10 from the scissors. How much from the drill? 10 from the drill. All right, I don't think I've done the spearhead. So let's try the spearhead. I wonder if this is all just going to be 10. That's 10. Scythe blade. 10. Small punch and chisel set. 9. So less. I think that's everything. Was there anything else I wanted to check out? The hunting knife, the scissors, this, they're all 10. So I could spend a little extra coke. By making... I can forge a hunting knife blade from a hunting knife blade? Okay. Or a meat cleaver. I could get 4 extra XP by making the half bar. Is that worth it? Is one use of coke worth it? So for these, I have to pierce a steel chunk. And that gets me 2 XP. And piercing a steel chunk costs 1 wood charcoal. And then forging it costs 4. So that's 2.4 XP. And then there's smelting it too. Smelting it, see, that's where I lose a lot of it. Now the scissors smell easy. And then the hatchet head would also smell easy for 2 XP. All right, that's definitely going to be the way because it's going to be 5 XP to get this. So that's not as good of a... It's 1 extra piece of wood charcoal, essentially, just to smelt all this. All right. I had somehow stumbled upon the most efficient way to level up blacksmithing, and I didn't even know it. It's going to be the hatchet heads. Right, it's fishing time. It's fishing time. Are there any bubbles? Are there any ripples anywhere? Most likely no. All right, I want to melt that steel sheet. Put you over here. All my reserves of steel. Alright, we are going to become blacksmithing super efficient. Because that's the thing, I have a nice stockpile. A great stockpile of steel. And I even have a bunch of hatchets over here I could disassemble if I need more. Got a bunch of chopped wood waiting to be turned into charcoal. It is time. It's time to grind the blacksmithing. I guess I don't know if it's a bug that you can craft a hunting knife using a hunting knife as your material. I assume that's supposed to represent like reforging that same knife. Do you think we'll ever get canoes or fishing boats? Or anything to go out in the water? Maybe, but I don't think anytime soon. I mean, before we get canoes or boats, I feel like trailers, like RVs and trailers would be something the player base wants more. Also, boats would be so tricky because you could just, like, if you had a boat and you're on the river, I mean, you could run inland, hop on your boat, and then sail away, and then come out, loot. I mean, that would make, and boats are quiet. I mean, a canoe would be really quiet. I guess there could be motor boats, but even a boat that's loud, you could try to be in your loud boat and pull all the zombies to the water's edge. Like, I think boats would drastically change how the game is played. And they might have to add in water zombies to counteract how safe boats would be. And that's just like a giant can of worms. Joe? I don't think I milked you, Joe, today. Here, I can do that. I can do that at night, though. Let's do a little blacksmithing. All right, and I don't need most of these things favorited anymore.
Put your hands together, and I'll mark us with a special sign. It's a symbol of our friendship.
User Manitou. Thank you for the 6 months. You're half a year. Pick a color. I need blue and dark blue still. Whatever floats your boat. All right, 22:20 is when it gets too dark. That's fine. What up, Gus? Turtle 11 is doing okay. Except tragically lost a cow. Oh. You, Joe. Having special bonding time with Marge. Have I managed to return to Turtle 9's progress? No, not kill-wise. Skill-wise, I would say I'm getting close. But I'm about, I mean, I haven't even broken 10k kills, so. Got over 10 liters of milk today. That's pretty good. I was just getting into the swing of fighting. I felt really confident, but due to the chicken glitches and the cow death, I no longer feel confident in my survivability. My food. So that's what I'm gonna focus on for a little bit. Watch my flocks and level up blacksmithing. And fishing. I would be fishing more if there were ripples. Right. Let's have you do burpees before bed, though. That's another thing we're working on. Fitness, strength. All right, have a good night's sleep. A horrible foggy day. Won't affect us much. Any fishing news? Still broken? I mean, I think fishing is working as the devs intended, but I mean, I fished once at the start of stream and have ever since been waiting for ripples to come back. I caught one fish and it seemed to me that all my ripples have disappeared. So I'm just waiting for them to come back. Fishing is still hard. You can only catch the little fish. Get tiny bits of XP for the little fish, so I think once you get higher levels, it might start to pick up. You, Joe, where are you hiding? Why are you the hide and seek champion? Healthy, well fed, not thirsty, gestating. Ready for milking. Your fighting confidence lowers only if there is an incident or close call with the zombies. Why don't you activate discount from Twitch for gifting subs? I will eventually. Saving it for a special occasion. How's the PZ grind going? Been playing a lot of Stardew Valley lately? It's been going well. PZ's been going well. It could be going better, but I feel like that's what life could always be doing. Could always be better. But it's alright. I need more charcoal. Alright, let's go gather up some bundles. Are there any weight maintaining techniques? I mean, so right now I can still get butter. My weight is still good. But I'm just... My entire life depends on one animal not dying. That feels like a very precarious spot to be in. I also want to grow my butter stockpile. I have a fridge and a freezer, 2 freezers full of butter. Not enough. I want like a 2 years supply of butter at this point. Hi, what's a Spiffo rat race? So the Spiffo rat race is a community challenge. It consists of some very difficult sandbox settings. Brutal is what I would call them. And then we have 3 simple goals. Did you run out of charcoal? That was weird. Oh my gosh, it is so foggy. Yeah, we have to kill 1,000,000 zombies, gotta max out your character skills, and then you have to set up 12 safe houses, which can't be just any old safe house. Like, I can't take over this building and be like, ah, yes, I have a safe house for West Point. No. They're all churches, and the churches have been selected because, one, every town has a church, and churches are often centrally located, so you can't just base up on the edge of town and say you have a safe house for that town. So you're gonna have to do quite a bit of fighting. Every safe house needs, like, water, so you need a rain barrel, you need a working car, a working cow, a working car, you need non-perishable food there. So it's a lot. It's definitely a challenge that'll take maybe over a year IRL to complete. But it's fun to try big challenges. It's fun to push yourself. Oh, I've got a giant pile. Okay, I see it. I've got a giant pile of charcoal under my feet. Low level only hunting and trapping still works. You're thinking of a new 0 to hero build with trapping? Yeah, I need to find... Oh my gosh, beta blockers. I need to find a trap. That would be lovely. Oh my god, it's snowing! Make it stop! Make it stop snowing! How is it snowing? It's almost May! This is gonna be May. Sorry. That brainworm. That brainworm lives rent-free in my head. Is it only one life? If you die, you restart? Or can you continue a second character? If you die, you restart. Now, I have said this is going to be my last attempt at the rat race for a while. So my plan is, if this character dies, to continue to play on this save file. So I'll still be experiencing the rat race, but it won't be an official run at all. Like, I won't be eligible for the leaderboard because it won't be a fresh from scratch run. Can't bundle up the logs. It's gonna be too dark. Call it the mouse race. The turtle trot. I really want to get to fishing 4 because I want to see if I can learn how to make fishing traps. That would be another nice way. To get some extra food. I don't think you get any fishing XP from fishing traps. it's too grindy, these settings. They are very grindy, but I would be... The reason I'd be continuing playing would just be so that I can learn, just get more experience. Learn how long it takes certain animals to grow. Just kind of collect more data. I'll also, hopefully whenever they do their next big balance patch, I'll be getting an apocalypse world going. All right, hour of burpees and then bed. Still getting cold at night, just being in your bedroom. I think tailoring's gonna be my next big skill after I get to metalworking 6. You got a proper snow in May. Gonna deal with 16x. That's just too many zombies. 16x, I think is, I always say this, I think it's great for streaming. It's great for streaming because it's a nice big gargantuan challenge to work on. Yeah, the other sandbox settings, the 16x is not what makes the rat race difficult or like super painful. It's the animals taking longer to grow up, the car noise being longer. The fact that you only get 80% XP. I mean, even the muscle strain is even okay to deal with. But and pinpoint hearing, I don't love all pinpoint hearing zombies. You lay me any more eggs? Is that an egg? Careful. Careful. One egg. There's another egg. How are you doing, Turtle 9? See, it keeps saying that her chicks are dead, but I don't think they're dead. Maybe they're just not near her. That, or if a baby chicken dies, they just completely disappear and don't leave behind a corpse. But it doesn't look... Doesn't look like anyone's dying. Anytime I go out of my way and check on the chicks, they always say, "Oh, you're thirsty. Got a bucket of water here." You guys drink out of the bucket if I zone you in. That, or I just need to build a trough for you. Thought I accidentally deleted the zone over here. I'm gonna build troughs for all the other chickens, just in case they're not hydrating from the buckets. Want to be safe. Alright. 4 planks, 2 nails. Do the same thing in here. I don't know. Let's fill up the troughs.
Little pig, let me in.
Welcome in, kerosene. Thank you for the follow. Gosh, this is 2 back-to-back crazy fog days. I guess it's a good thing I decided to stay at home. Hardly see nothing out here. Congrats on the 3-stream streak, kerosene.
Little pig, let me in.
Alright, I can just go over here to the well. Now that I have both buckets. Alright, please drink. There's water, so please drink. You have a lot of things to sharpen. Can't smelt the axe heads until they've been sharpened again. But it's a good way to get some maintenance XP. Got their stack. Make some more charcoal. Maybe a round of burpees. Fan of cards, grats on the 70 stream streak. A zombie just broke a window trying to get in and get you. And then it broke another window trying to get out to get me. These zombies are in cahoots with big window and big door. I know, that's the worst. You're trying to protect your windows. Zombie comes around, smashes it all to pieces. You, Joe, are you inside or outside the fence? What a cute setup. I really like this spot. Alright, don't need these nails anymore. Another 120 XP. It's after fishing time, but I'm just going to do a quick glance. Still is looking like there are no ripples anywhere. Lake Axehead is still there. No more dying chickens. I guess I should get you some food. Just so it doesn't say 0 food. That's even enough. So I want to move some of the bushes in here. This place is feeling very overgrown. And I'm only using the chop to command because I don't want to accidentally swing and hit a little chicken. So cut down this tree, not gonna swing, just gonna use the cut down command. Same thing with these two. No baby chickens will be harmed in the clearing. The chicks need grass? I don't know. But since I built water troughs and some of the chicks said they were thirsty, figured I'd go ahead and build feeding troughs and fill them. My plan is to move all of my chickens over there. I just have been waiting for a bunch of them to age up. And I was hoping it would be 3 months, but that's probably what it is in normal settings, is 3 months. So rat race, it's looking like it'll take longer. So now that they're showing signs of deprivation. Where did I start at? So I'm gonna let me pull up the map. I spawned in Moldra, walked all the way to the edge of the map and Wallowed Lake to dump my helicopter event over there. And then walked all the way back up to northern Moldra. That's where I am right now. This place is between northern Moldra and West Point. Oh, I've got some stuff to cook. Alright, don't burn the eggs. Last time I burnt the egg. Alright, eggs are done. My teeny tiny little fish. Oh, I can look at the map now. So this is, I'm pretty sure this was my spawn house. Made it through the opening here, stuck to the woods. Got a tent from here so I could sleep at night. Kept to the woods, cut through here. This is where I dropped my ID. Kept going past March Ridge all the way down here. This is where I camped out for the helicopter. Once the helicopter came, left here, restocked on water, took this road all the way up to the power line area. Walked the power lines, which was relatively zombie free, all the way back up past Moldra. Camped out here for 2 months, sieging this place, McCoy Estates, using this little choke point to carefully pull zombies 2 at a time to fight. Until we took it all. Have I watched Game of Thrones? I have. Delicious tiny fish. Alright, you can do your burpees. Most a nice full moon tonight. Right, go to sleep. Need a Game of Thrones mod for PZ. I would love like a little, I would love a medieval version of PZ. I feel like we're almost there with the medieval armor. I hate to say it, but I think I'm going to have to call stream here. I have just been feeling more and more sick as I've started to stream. So I hate for it to be an early one, but it's what it's going to have to be. So let me find someone to raid real quick. Hey, I've got a plan. We've got it set up. So we know what's going to happen. I'm going to settle in and survive. All right, let's go raid bonds. And I'll get a redirect for you, YouTube. Oh my gosh, Crispy the Corn streaming. I can finally return a Crispy the Corn raid. All right. Oh, I am all set up. I am Milquetoast Claire. I should see you Monday is the plan for my next stream. Hopefully a little bit of a long one. But that's all I got for you today. Sorry it's such a short one. I'll try to feel better. I hope you're feeling okay. Have a good weekend. If you liked the stream, please like it, and I'll catch you later. Bye.